T1. Math is the only place where truth and beauty mean the same thing. Seeing God and His beauty in math. God used beautiful mathematics in creating the world. In your textbook, take page number 220. In this video, we are going to see chapter 5 binomial theorem. Learning objectives. Telescopic summation. Telescopic summation is a more general method used for summing a series either for finite or infinite terms. These techniques express sum of n terms of a given series just in two terms, usually first and last term, by making the intermediate terms cancel each other. After cancelling intermediate terms, we bring the last term, which is far away from the first term, very close to the first term. So, this process is called telescopic summation. Some special finite series. Already you have learned this series in 10th grade. Just we recall it. Summation of first n natural numbers. Summation of k equal to 1 to n, k is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot plus n, which is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Summation of the squares of the first n natural numbers. Summation of k equal to 1 to n, k square equal to 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dot dot plus n square is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Summation of the cubes of first n natural numbers. Summation of k equal to 1 to n, k cube. K equal to 1, that is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dot dot plus n cube, which is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. Now we discuss example 5.17. Find the sum of the first n term of the series 1 by 1 plus root 2 plus 1 by root 2 plus root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus root 4 plus dot dot tk. Tk denote kth term of the given series. Tk equal to 1 by root of k plus root of k plus 1. Now I am going to take conjugation. Root k minus root k plus 1 by root k minus root k plus 1. The numerator part is root k minus root k plus 1. The denominator is in the form of a plus b, a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. In the place of a, we have root k. Root k the whole square minus root k plus 1 the whole square, which is equal to root k minus root k plus 1 by root k the whole square is k minus root k plus 1 the whole square is k plus 1 is equal to root k minus root k plus 1 by k minus 1. Minus of k plus 1 is minus k minus 1. Plus k and minus k will be cancelled. Then we'll get root k minus root k plus 1 by minus 1. Tk equal to root of k plus 1 minus root k. Now I got kth term of this series. Now I am going to find T1. T1 equal to 1 plus 1, which is root 2 minus root 1. T2. 2 plus 1 is root 3 minus root 2. T3 is 3 plus 1 is root 4 minus root 3. Dot dot Tn. Tn equal to root of n plus 1 minus root n. Thus T1 plus T2 plus dot dot Tn is equal to root 2 minus root 1 plus root 3 minus root 2 plus root 4 minus root 3 plus dot dot root n plus 1 minus root n. Plus root 2 minus root will be cancelled. Plus root 3 minus root 3 will be cancelled. Same like that, the next term root 4 will be cancelled. root n plus 1 minus root n. The previous of the term is root n plus root n. That also will be cancelled. Only thing we are getting root of n plus 1 minus root 1. Root 1 is nothing but 1. Now we are going to see the remaining exercise problem. Question number 1. A man repays an amount of rupees 3250 by paying rupees 20 in the first month. So here SN is 3250. Amount is given, that is SN. SN is 3250. Rupees 20 in the first month, and then increase the payment by rupees 15 per month. So each month rupees 15 will be increased. So A value is 10 and the D value is 15. How long will it take him to clear the amount? Given A equal to 20 and D equal to 15. SN is 3250. Suppose the loan is cleared in n months. Clearly the amount forms an AP with A 20 and D is equal to 15. We know that SN equal to n by 2 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Here SN is 3250. N by 2. 2 into A is 40 plus n minus 1 into D is 15. N into 40 plus 50 into n is 15n minus 1 into 15 is minus 15 is equal to 3250 into 2 is 6500. N into 15n, 40 minus 15 is plus 25 is equal to 6500. Now I am going to multiply n inside the bracket. 15n into n is 15n square plus 25 into n is plus 25n equal to 6500. 15n square plus 25n minus 6500 equal to 0. Now I am going to divide with 5. Then we get 3n square plus 5n minus 1300 equal to 0. It is in the form of quadratic equation. So we need to find the factor for this equation. Product is minus 3900, sum is 5. So minus 60 plus 65. Minus 60 plus 65 is 5. Minus 60 into 65 is minus 3900. So since the coefficient of n square is 3, minus 60 is divided by 3 and 65 also is divided by 3. Then we get minus 20, 65 by 3. That is n minus 20, 3n plus 65. So the factor for this equation is n minus 20, 3n plus 65. Now I am going to equate this factor to 0. N minus 20 equal to 0. Then n equal to 20. Or 3n plus 65 equal to 0. 3n equal to minus 65. Then n is minus 65 by 3. Which is not possible. N cannot be a negative. So which is not possible. Therefore, the value of n is equal to 20. Thus, the amount is cleared in 20 months. Question number 2. In a race, 20 balls are placed in a line at intervals of 4 meters with the first ball 24 meters away from the starting point. A contestant is required to bring the balls back to the starting points one at a time. How far would the contestant run to bring back all balls? Distance from the starting point to the first ball is 24 meters. But the contestant to bring the balls back to the starting point. Therefore, the distance travelled to bring the first ball. So, from the starting point to the first ball is 24 meters. Again, he has to move to the starting point. So, from the first ball to the starting point also 24. Plus 24 is 48 meters. to find the distance traveled to bring second ball. From the starting point to the second ball is 24 plus 4 is 28 meter. Then once again he has to move to the starting point. So 4 plus 24 is 28. So 28 plus 28 is equal to 56 meter. Distance traveled to bring third ball. From the starting point to the third ball, 24 plus 4 plus 4. 24 plus 4 is 28. 28 plus 4 is 32. From third ball to the starting point, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 24 is also 32. 32 plus 32 is equal to 64 meter. Therefore, the series of distance are 48, 56, 64 ... So here the first term is A. A value is 48. D. The common difference is D is equal to 56 minus 48 equal to 8. N value, number of ball is 20. To find the total distance that he ran in bringing back all balls, we have to find the sum of 20 terms of the above series. So we know the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n is 20. S20 equal to 20 by 2, 2 into a is 48. 2 into 48 plus n minus 1. N is 20, 20 minus 1 is 19 into d. D is 8. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 2 into 48 is 96 plus 19 into 8 is 152. 10 into 96 plus 152 is 248. The S20 is equal to 2480 meter. Let us boost our brain power with math puzzle. 6 digits become 3. Take any 3-digit number and write it twice to make a 6-digit numbers. For example, I'm going to take 3-digit number as 371. I'm going to make it twice. Then I'll get again 371. So it become a 6-digit number. So first step, what you have to do, divide the number by 7. Step 1. Divide the number by 7. Then we get 53053. Now divide 53053 by 11. That is step 2. 53053 divide by 11, which is equal to 53053 divided by 11 is equal to 4823. Now we have to divide 4823 by 13. We get 371. The order in which you do the division is unimportant. The answer is the 3-digit number. Therefore, 371 gives you 371. Wow, it's amazing. 6 digits become 3. Question number 3. The number of bacteria in a certain culture doubles every hour. If there were 30 bacteria present in the culture originally, how many bacteria will be present at the end of second hour, fourth hour and nth hour? Clearly, the number of bacteria at the end of the different hours form a GP with A equal to 30 and R is equal to 2. GP series is AR square, AR cube, ... AR power n minus 1. Now we need to find number of bacteria present at the end of the second hour, fourth hour and nth hour. Number of bacteria present at the end of the second hour. End of the second hour. Then third term. Third term is AR square. A is 30. R is 2. 2 square. 30. 2 square is 4. 30 into 4 is 120. Next, number of bacteria present at the end of the fourth hour. That is T5. T5 is equal to A R power 4. A is 30, R is 2. 2 power 4. 30 into 2 power 4 is 16. 30 into 16 is 480. Next, number of bacteria present at the end of nth hour. Tn plus 1 is equal to A R power n. A is 30, R is 2. 2 power n. Question number 4. In a certain town, a viral disease caused severe health hazard upon its people, disturbing their normal life. It was found that on each day, the virus which caused the disease spread in geometric progression. The amount of infectious virus particle gets doubled each day, being 5 particles on the first day. Find the day when the infectious virus particle just grow over 1,50,000 units. Virus particle gets doubled each day. It is in the form of Gp, therefore the R value is 2 and A value is equal to 5. Since a particle gets doubled, the Gp will be AR square, AR cube, AR power n minus 1. A is 5. 5, AR 5 into 2, 5, 2 power 2, 5 into 2 power 3, 5, 2 power n minus 1. Given AN equal to 1,50,000. Nth term of the series AN equal to 5, 2 power n minus 1. Now equate 1 and 2. 5 into 2 power n minus 1 equal to 1,50,000. 5 into 2 power n minus 1 is equal to 1,50,000. 2 power n minus 1 is equal to 1,50,000 divided by 5. 2 power n by 2 which is equal to 30,000. 2 power n equal to 2 into 30,000 is 60,000. Now take log on both sides. Then we get log 2 power n is equal to log 60,000. Log 2 power n equal to log 60,000. Now use the power rule in the left hand side. Then we get n log 2 equal to log 60,000. Then n is equal to log 60,000 divided by log 2, which is equal to log 60,000. The value of log 60,000, we need to use log book and you have to find the value of log 60,000, that is 4.7782. And the value of log 2 is 0.3010. N equal to 15.874. Now this is 14th day, 15th day, 16th day. The n value is lying between 15 and 16. Here the n value is 15.874. It does not reach the 16th day. So we have to consider n as a 15th day. Hence, the 15th day, the infectious virus particle just to grow over 1,50,000 units. Question number 5. Find the general term and sum to n term of the sequence 1, 4 by 3, 7 by 9, 10 by 27, ... The numerator is in AP with A is 1 and D is equal to 3. Therefore, nth term equal to 1 plus n minus 1 into 3. 1 plus n minus 1 into 3 which is equal to 1 plus 3n minus 3 which is equal to 3n minus 2. The denominator is in GP with A equal to 1 r equal to 3. Therefore, nth term equal to 1 by 3 power n minus 1. General term of the given sequence, that is 3n minus 2. Numerator is 3n minus 2. Denominator is 3 power n minus 1. Next, we need to find sum to n term of the sequence with a equal to 1, d equal to 3, r equal to 1 by 3. The formula is Sn equal to a minus a plus n minus 1 into d r power n by 1 minus r plus dr into 1 minus r power n minus 1 by 1 minus r the whole square. A is 1. 1 minus 1 plus n minus 1. D is 3 into r. R is 1 by 3 the whole power n by 1 minus 1 by 3 plus d is 3 into r is 1 by 3 into 1 minus 1 by 3 the whole power n minus 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 the whole square is equal to 1 minus 1 plus n minus 1 into 3 is 3n minus 2. 1 power n is 1 by 3 power n. 1 minus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3 plus 3 and 3 will be cancelled. Then we get 1 minus 1 by 3 power n minus 1. 1 power n minus 1 is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3. After taking LCM, we will get 2 by 3 the whole square is equal to 3 power n minus 3n minus 2. I have taken LCM by 3 power n into 2 by 3. Plus second term also we need to take LCM. 3 power n minus 1 minus 1 by 3 power n minus 1. 2 by 3 the whole square is 4. 3 square. Next 3 power n minus 3n minus 2 by same base but is in the form of division. Then we can write it as 3 power n minus 1 into 2 plus 3 power n minus 1 by 4. Here also we have same base but is in the form of division. So we need to subtract the powers. N minus 1 minus 2 which is equal to n minus 3. So we will get 3 power n minus 3. In this session, we have discussed problems in exercise 5.3. Hope you have understood these sums. Do the sums until you are become master over it. Thank you.